Jai Bharat to all students. In last lecture, we have discussed one parts of the function of management, which is staffing. Okay. In that, we have discussed nature of staffing, importance of staffing, and how staffing will work. How do you implement in the real organization or company? So till now, we have discussed three function of management, okay, which is first of all planning, okay, then organization, and then staffing, okay. So in that we mainly our topic will start from the definition of that function, and then nature of that function and importance of. Basically there are mainly three steps are there in planning, staffing, and organization. Then in organization we have discussed centralization, decentralization, like that, okay, addition of topic. Okay, now so in this today's lecture we will see remaining two function of management, which is directing and controlling. Okay, so let's start with the directing first. Okay, so now from after completing this topic, directing and controlling, we will complete this chapter. Okay, function of management: planning, organization, staffing, directing, and controlling. Okay, directing. And directing is said to be a process in which the manager instruct. Okay, direct means direct, we have to give the direction to the employee, worker. Okay, so how do you work should be done, how that instrument should be working, how you will produce a product. Okay, so a manager should give the instruction, guide, and oversee the performance, how do you work of the worker or employee. Okay, to achieve our predetermined goals. We already have discussed that let's say in example we have goal of making 100 mobile phone. Okay, so what do manager will do? Manager will guide them. Okay, so you person did this work, okay, like guides, give the direction, give the guidance to the employee or worker, and okay, and see that if our performance is up to the mark or not. Okay, so that our goals should be completed in time. Okay, so directing is said to be the heart of the management. Directing is said to be the heart of management process. Okay, planning, organization, staffing has got no importance if direction function does not take place. Okay, if we do not guide worker to how to work, then our planning, organization, and staffing, giving the people right people for the right post, okay, it should no importance if direction is not there. Okay, so directing initiate action, and it's from here actual work start. Okay, our in previous three parts is the planning process, in which organization does not take any actual work. Okay, it's based on in the hard copy or soft copy, planning, organization, staffing. But in directing, actual work start in the company or organization. Okay, so direction is said to be consisting of human factor. Okay, in simple word it can be described as providing guidance to the worker is doing work. Okay, so in field of management, direction is said to be all those activity which are designed to encourage the subordinate to work effectively and efficiently. Okay, manager should encourage the its subordinate, then it has to work effectively and efficiently. Okay, so according to human, directing consists of process or technique by which instruction can be issued. Okay, technique by which instruction can be issued and operation can be carried out as a originally planned. So directing consists of process of technique which instruction can be issued. Okay, instruction guidance can be issued, and operation or work can be carried out as originally planned in our planning section. Okay, let's say a task in planning we have given that in 5 days a task should be complete. Okay, so directing consists that in actual work it give instruction or guidance, okay, to the worker so that they will complete the work as planned. Okay, complete the work as per originally planned. Okay, so it is a function of guiding, inspiring, overseeing and instruction to the peoples towards the accomplishment of organization goal. Our main task of the management is to complete the organization goal. Okay, so this is a directing. Okay, now as I said earlier, in all of the function of management, next topic will be nature of that function. Okay, so nature of directing, how directing work. Okay, directing initiate action. Okay, we all know that from directing function we will start with the actual work. So other function prepare a base or setting of action. Okay, it will be in the hard copy or soft copy. Prepare a base or setting of action. Okay, so in other function how action has to be carried out on the directing initiate or start action. Okay, so from directing function we will start our action, our first task. Okay, so by giving direction or instruction the manager get the work started in the organization. Okay, actual work started in the which function? Directing function. In the all previous planning, organization, staffing we will only carry it out hypothetical basis. Okay, not we will start the actual work. In the directing function we will start with the actual work, and we have to give the direction, guidance and instruction to the worker by manager or by CEO or by owner. Okay, as I said earlier, staffing is also a continuity function. This direction is also a continuity equation. Okay, the direction is a continuous process. A manager cannot just rest after issuing order and instruction. Okay, let's say a task is should be completed in 5 days. Okay, so manager's work should not only giving the order to the worker that this task should be completed in 5 days. Okay, he has to continuously guide, supervise and motivate his subordinate worker. Okay, he must continuously take steps to make sure that orders and instruction are carried out properly. Okay, it has to give the guide. Okay, it just manager does not only have to give the order. Okay, it always have to continuously guide, supervise and instruction to the subordinate or worker. Okay, so it's a continuous process, directing. And third is directing take place at every level. Yes, every level. Let's say as a CEO, if I give order to the manager. Okay, so CEO also has to take directing to the manager. Okay, just do not just have to give the direct order. Okay, it has to give the some direction or observation, instruction. Okay, then manager after departmental head. Okay, manager also do not have to give the only order to the departmental head. Okay, it all manager also has to observe and guidance to the heads, then department head to the worker. Okay, so department head also have to continuously work upon their direction. Okay, so direction is take place at every level. Okay, so directive is a perceived function as it is performed by the manager at all level. Okay, this is all level. CEO also have to properly take place direction, manager, head, other workers. Okay, so and it all location. Okay, so every manager has to supervise, guide, motivate, give the instruction and communicate with its subordinate. Okay, to get things done. Okay, so directing takes place at every level. Okay, then directing flow from top to bottom. Yes, if CEO decided that this work should be done first. So work should be carried out from the top to bottom. We already all know that. Okay, so direction or order are given by the manager to their subordinate. Okay, so every manager can direct his immediate subordinate and take direction from immediate boss. Okay, CEO take direction from the manager takes direction from the CEO. Okay, and manager give the direction to the head. Okay, head should direct their worker and give the solution to the manager. Okay, so it's work from top level to the lower level. Okay, then performance oriented directing is a performance oriented function. Okay, if you will not work properly or you will not give the performance, then it is a wastage of time. Okay, so main motive of directing is a bring efficiency in the performance. Okay, if let's say I will make 2 phones a day, then my manager should promote me or motivate me to work more or make a 2 phone or more phone or 3 phone, okay, in the day. Okay, it should be motivated me. Okay, so main objective is the bring efficiency to the performance. Okay, directing convert plans into performance. Okay, performance is the essence of directing. Okay, so after performance it will be achievement of our organization goals. Okay, then human element. Okay, directing function involves study and modeling of human behavior. Why? Because it's direction, it's depend on the human, it's not depend on money, resource, material, okay, or instrument. It directly impact. Directing means management guidance to the people. Okay, so we have to a manager should have to know about human behavior. It has to know about study of human behavior. Okay, so that it improves the interpersonal and intergroup relationship. Okay, and it motivate employee to work with their best ability. Okay, so directing is also a human element. Okay, so this is the nature of directing. Okay, now next and last function of management, which is controlling. Okay, as the word say, we have to control everything in any organization. Okay, control means all the worker work properly or not, timing. Okay, it's based on time, it will not make any error. Okay, we have to control, manager have to control. Okay, as a word said, controlling is one of the manager function like planning, organization, staffing and directing, which all four we have already discussed. Okay, it is important function because it's help to check the error and take the corrective action so that deviation from standard are minimized. Okay, some standard are there. Okay, so error should be minimized and our goal should be completed. Okay, so our goals of the organization are achieved in a desired manner. Okay, so controlling means all the manager have to control employee, resources, material. Okay, and instrument, and they have to check the error. Okay, and after checking error they have to make corrective action. Okay, definition: controlling is the process of ensuring that actual activity conform to the plan activity. Okay, in planning, organization, staffing, we have planned something. Okay, like making 100 mobile phone like this, which has this function 4 GB, 6 GB, 8 GB, which has a that types of camera megapixel. Okay, like this. Okay, so controlling is the process that ensure that actual activity conform to the our plan activity which we have planned in the our planning section, first function of management. Okay, so what are the importance of controlling? Okay, it helps in achieving organization goals. Okay, when plans are made in the organization, these are directed towards the achievement of organization goals. Okay, plan based on achievement of our goal. Okay, controlling function ensure that all of the activity in organization take place according to the our plan. Okay, we make a plan that we have to make sure like this or like that. We have completed a work in the 5 days, b work in 2 days. Okay, so controlling is a function that we have to ensure that this all the work which we have carried out in the planning function completed according to our plan. Okay, and if there is any error, any deviation, any error, timely action is taken to the bring back the activity on the path of planning. Okay, let's say there is some error, there is a instrument is not working for the day, so manager has to take a timely action and make more worker available. Okay, and make sure that in next day we have completed 2 days task in the 1 day. Okay, so make sure from third day we have the on the path of planning. Okay, so timely action is required if there is any error in the plan. Okay, so when all the activity are going according to the plan, then automatically this will direct towards the achievement of our goal, because our we have made the plan based on our organization goal. So if all the activity, all the work is completed according to the plan, according to given timeline, then automatically our goal should be completed day by day. Okay, so this is the importance of controlling. Then judging accuracy of standard. Okay, through a strategic controlling we can easily judge whether the standard or target set are accurate or not. Okay, let's say this target. Okay, so let's say this b task is should from the target we can see that this is not completed in 2 days, it should be maximum 3 days are there to be completed that task. Okay, so we have to from the controlling function we can judge that this specified task should be completed in given timeline or not. Okay, so we can easily judge whether the standard or target set are accurate, true or not. Okay, so accurate control system revise the standard from the time to time to match them with the environmental changes. Okay, so they are controlling gives us the judging accuracy of standard. Okay, then making efficient use of resources. Okay, like traffic signal controls the guides the organization and keeps it on the right track. Each activity is performed according to the predetermined standard. Okay, as I said earlier, if after a work is completed, then you can start b work. After b work completed, then you can start c work. Okay, so we have planned these types of work. Okay, so controlling make sure that this path will follow as per the plan. Okay, and make sure that efficient we can use the efficient resources available. Okay, so there is a most effective use of resources. Okay, then fourth is improving employment motivation. Yes, because controlling means effective control system communicate the goals and standard that types of mobile phone, that types of specification we will require. Okay, so all the worker and employee sorry for that. Where am I? Improving employee motivation. Effective control system communicates the goals and standard of appraisal for employee to subordinate well in advance. Okay, so let's say I want to make a 40 megapixel phone. Okay, so in the planning staffing we already know that we have to make 40 megapixel phone or 4 GB RAM. Okay, so manager communicate with the worker that we will require these types of specification. Okay, so communication is there. Okay, so their employee or worker should know how will they have to work well in advance. They will know that we have to make sure this is our work. Okay, we have to complete this goals. Okay, so a good control system also guides employee to come out from their problems. Okay, so this free communication and care motivative the employee to give better performance. Okay, so we controlling improve the employee motivation. Next importance is ensure order and the discipline. Okay, control creates an atmosphere of order and discipline. Control create atmosphere of order and discipline. Why? Because as I said earlier, controlling means they have to communicate with the employee and give their task and give have to implement discipline. Okay, time to 9. If let's say our company's time say 9 to 5, 9 to 6. Okay, so they have to control everything, discipline, order. Okay, in the organization. Okay, so effective controlling system keeps the worker subordinate under the check and make sure they work proper and they perform their function efficiently and effectively, and make sure they will complete the task in the given timeline. Okay, so controlling is important to ensure order and discipline in the organization or company. Okay, next. Okay, also sharp control can have check over dishonesty, yes, and fraud of the employee. If we have sharp control system. Okay, so we can also check the if there is any dishonesty in the work, there is a fraud of employees doing. Okay, so strict control monitor employee work on computer monitor, which brings more order and discipline in the work environment. Okay, so it importance in the control function. Then last is facilitate coordination in action. Okay, controls helps to maintain equilibrium between means and ends. Okay, means and end. Okay, controlling makes sure that proper direction is taken. Okay, as per the plan. Okay, and the various factors are maintained properly. Okay, so all the department are controlled according to the predetermined standard. As I said earlier, like in planning we already decide that the standard of this phone or mobile function or any other facility which we have to make sure this standard is predetermined. Okay, so controlling make sure that this predetermined standard works properly and control. Okay, and there is no any error. Okay, so which are well coordinated with one another department. Okay, so control provides unity of direction. Okay, so this all six are the importance of controlling. Okay, we have to make sure this is the importance of control, and this is the last function of management. Okay, controlling checks the error and minimize that error so that our goal should be completed. Okay, so uh, now in this today's lecture we have seen two topic, two function of management, directing. Okay, we have to direct and then controlling. Okay, so these are all the five function of management which are very important in the exam. Okay, so you have to remember this figure also, like planning or organization, staffing, directing and controlling. Okay, so this is a figure also I have discussed in I think last 4 to 5 lecture. Okay, so this figure is also important, and this all the topic which I have taken since last 3 lecture, function of management. Okay, planning, organization, staffing, directing and controlling. Okay, this is a important question for last external exam. Okay, so now here today this chapter is completed, function of management, planning, organization, staffing, directing and controlling. Okay, this is your assignment question. Okay, you have to write it down and upload it in Ready-Made application. Okay, one question for directing, one question for controlling. Okay, simple. Okay, so now today's your lecture is completed and this chapter is also completed. We will start a new chapter from next lecture. Okay.